I'm Chris Park with this special Cox at Practice coming to you today from Norfolk Christian High School as we check in on the state title hopes of the Ambassadors, led by their star quarterback, Breon Bailey. What makes Breon Bailey such a special athlete?
He's a strong kid. He's definitely a guy that can play on both sides of the ball, both offense and defense. Defense, you know, he's a guy that can go up for the ball. He's a guy that can come up, stop the run. Offensively, he's a guy that's got a strong arm throwing the ball. He's also a guy that's got a lot of ability running the ball, elusive, but he's also strong enough to run out of tackles.
When they say dual threat, I think of that as somebody who can run but can pass as well. And I'll run if it's necessary, but I'm more of a passer. I look to pass the ball, get it to my big play receivers.
Breon, our quarterback, he's a good leader, and he's vocal. He's not too talkative, but when he has to talk, he talks, and he controls the game and manages the game real well.
He matured as a leader because when he first came here, he was like, he didn't know anybody and stuff, and this year it just happened because he started to be as a family and started to take leadership roles and stuff, and make sure he served first and just play.
But he does lead through his actions. He goes hard every day. He's a great example to the team of how a football player should be.
On the football field, we're trying to get a lot of toughness and discipline this year. I mean, that's definitely been from day one. The tone we've set is that we've got to be disciplined. A lot of times, and you know, in my opinion and experience, when you have a newer program, that's the one thing that kind of, you know, until you get the real discipline established, it's hard for the program to grow. So that's something we really this year try to hit home with the kids, is that discipline is very important, like I said, both on and off the field.
For my first goal for us to win state, and you know, just come out here, play hard, work hard every day. Personal records, they ain't nothing I'm looking for, but if they happen, they happen, and just want to go out there and win, play hard every week.
Well, a state championship means a big deal for the school, since this will be our first football championship, state championship. And for me, it'd be a big deal because I never won a state championship in football, considering I won one in basketball, so that'd be a big deal for the school and for the team and for the coaches.
We got a good amount of the basketball players out here helping us out, and it's been great. You know, when you're in high school, I think you should play all sports, and I think it's good that we got some guys that are not only good at basketball but also football. Best for the kids to keep their options open. That's what we tell them. You know, if they aspire to play college athletics, play all sports and see what happens. So
for us to win the state championship, it'll be you know, big for the school, for it to be their first state championship for football, as well as because all us hungry out here and we all want it. And I think it'll be great for me and as well as my team.
Well, to be honest with you, the state, I mean, that's way too far down the road. I'd say right now we're worried about Covenant. That's our first game. You know, the kids, you know, obviously every team, that's going to be a goal, but ultimately as coaches, you know, our focus is on the first game, like I said, discipline. We feel like we have a lot of talent, but, you know, if we're not disciplined, we can't execute. We're not going to be able to translate that even, you know, to much of anything. So that's the goal.
All the pieces seem to be in place for a run at the TCIS title for these Norfolk Christian Ambassadors, and quite possibly a state title as well. Keep it right here on Cox 11 Sports Report all season long to follow their progress. For Cox at Practice, I'm Chris Park.